How is the municipality creating an enabling environment for the private sector that is mutually beneficial for the private sector and the municipality? What has been done to improve communication with the private sector?
What we have done is, since we took office, we had an excellent investment conference. And as part of that, we designed an investment policy, which we haven't had before. And as part of that investment policy, we've tried to bring in an incentive element. And with that, we have created a closer link between the officials and developers. And what we now do is if, for example, a big developer wants to invest and build a big development over and above the very controversial bulk services levies, with which I personally have a bit of a problem. I don't think that that's always fair. But those bulk levies have allowed us to do certain infrastructure upgrades within the areas where the developments will take place. But what we do is that the officials and the developers have a roundtable conversation face to face. And where we can Zoom, we Zoom, but we prefer it to be face to face so that they can understand one another and can understand what the intention of the development and the project is, as well as what are the typical blockages that a specific developer or a specific architect or a town planner has had with us. I am very, very strong on improving the ease of doing business with Overstrand. And for me and my colleague Clinton Laram, who's responsible for this portfolio, it is more than so-called red tape reduction. It is about being accessible, being available, being open for conversation, and to guide any developer in line with our spatial development framework where we require what. The one dilemma that one has with this, you can have all the most wonderful communication channels and you can have a coffee date with everyone. The issue of doing environmental impact assessments, the process of rezoning land, is a hugely problematic one. And my belief is that between municipalities as a whole and the Western Cape Department of Local Government and Environmental Affairs and Town Planning, we would need to come up with a way in which it doesn't take 2 years to rezone land, and it doesn't take 3 to 4 years to do an EIA. So again, we can do what we want. We can have all the wonderful programs and the turnaround time, but if the knock-on processes above us at the next level of government is not speedy or being sped up, then I think we will continue to have huge challenges in getting development going.